you enjoy a lot of practical work, or maybe you have a passion to convert your skills into business. And if you do, today is your lucky day because we'll be checking out some of the great courses that you can get your hands on. It's all right here in GIATMARA, Malaysia, and I am actually at GIATMARA's first center right here in Jitra, Kedah. Come on, let's check it out, guys.
GIATMARA is the brainchild of the Majlis Amanah Rakyat, or MARA. It was started to work towards a vision to create an entrepreneurial society by the year 2020. GIATMARA provides practical and theoretical knowledge in various fields that best suit local needs. Here, learning isn't all about books and dissertations. It's seen as an exploration. What's really important are the skills you can acquire and how they can be used for self-improvement as well as for the benefit of society. Most of the core training programs are specially targeted to the youth and community surrounding the centers. It was 22 years ago that the first GIATMARA Center was established in Jitra, Kedah. But now, over 200 centers have been built all over the country.
Actually, GIATMARA established last 22 years, 1986, started with GIATMARA Jitra. Until today, already 206 is already operation. 3 more to go. We hope by end of 9 Malaysian plan will be 209 will be operation. Our objectives actually is 3 main objectives. First, to produce skilled workers, local and also abroad. Second, creation of entrepreneurs. And the third, to help government to reduce the hardcore poor and poor.
There are various courses offered under several fields or clusters.
We have 28 courses, currently running at our GIATMARA.
The institution implements several different methods of teaching. These include smart partnership, lifelong learning, cluster and corridor, as well as conversion. And it doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, whether you're working or still plain clueless about what the future holds. Because 6 to 12 months is all the time you need to further enrich your educational experience. So you've already been introduced to GIATMARA, but what exactly do they have to offer? Well, with 9 different clusters of courses to choose from, I'm sure you won't have a problem picking out a trade for yourself right here. Courses offered at GIATMARA are separated into clusters or different trades. If you've always been crazy for cars, 3 courses are offered under the Automotives cluster. A course in automotive technology would help you understand the mechanics of motor vehicles.
Teknologi otomotif ini adalah satu kursus yang paling diminati oleh golongan-golongan yang mahukan pekerjaan yang mana melibatkan teknikal. Antara model-model teknologi otomotif yang dipelajari oleh pelatih-pelatih di Pusat GIATMARA Prima Kuampasu adalah seperti membaik oleh enjin, suspension, sistem bahan api, sistem penghantaran, sistem brake, sistem penyaman udara dan juga sistem elektrikal kendaraan.
Semenjak saya masuk sini, daripada saya tak tahu apa-apa bab enjin, alhamdulillah buat masalah ni ada tenaga-tenaga mengajar yang telah bagi tunjuk ajak, yang memberi ilmu kepada saya, pengalaman macam mana nak timba ilmu untuk memenuhi impian saya dan pengetahuan dalam hal-hal enjin. Yang penting kena ada minat. Kena ada minat bila untuk masuk ceburi bidang ni. Kalau kita tak ada minat, belum tentu kita mampu belajar dan fokus kepada apa yang kita belajar.
Sebelum masuk sini mungkin saya tak berapa nak pandai tentang repair kenderaan kan. Tapi setelah masuk sini selama 12 bulan ni, okeylah boleh lah kan. Nak repair kerusakan mana-mana yang rosak. Yang paling saya suka dalam bidang mekanik ni, contoh kita boleh tahu buka pasang enjin dan segala servis-servis lah. Lepas habis GIATMARA ni, saya bercadang mungkin untuk buka bisnes, galakkan pada belia-belia dan pelapis-pelapis muda supaya masuk belajar di GIATMARA, kerana di GIATMARA banyak yang boleh kita dapat.
If you're serious about taking this course, you'd have to enjoy getting your hands dirty, dissecting cars, and innovating new technology for automobiles. Plus, with the practical training you'd be able to experience with huge corporations like Proton, you'd definitely be an expert on automobiles by the end of this 9-month course. There's also a course in vehicle maintenance and painting. That was a pretty interesting insight into the world of automotives. But if you're far more adventurous, like mechanics, and don't mind getting tangled in electrical cables and wires, then the next courses might just appeal to you. If you've always been psyched about handling heavy machinery, how about trying out any of the mechanical courses? The 9-month course in metal fabrication and welding technology teaches participants 6G welding, as well as manufacturing and designing metal fabrications with the latest technology. There's also a course in industrial mechanics, where you will learn how to repair and maintain expensive and sophisticated machinery in plants and factories. This requires a lot of skill and in-depth understanding into the technical workings of several metal giants. You may not be aware of it, but tool and die technology covers a broad aspect of mechanics and manufacturing. In fact, practically any product that is made from metal or plastic is the responsibility of these future technicians.
Student di sini didedahkan kepada pembuatan acuan. Sepanjang pembelajaran student di sini, student akan didedahkan kepada keseluruhan proses di dalam tool and die. How to make a mold. Daripada proses pertama, design, pelajar akan didedahkan bagaimana untuk mereka bentuk sebuah acuan daripada actual produk. Kemudian pelajar akan didedahkan kepada practical on machining, how to make from the drawing, how to make a real mold. Kita akan menjalankan rotation. Dan selepas 6 bulan, kita pergi kepada specialize. Specialize, the student more on specialize which part of machining they want to use. Apa yang pelajar belajar di sini akan digunakan di luar, di industri dalam bidang pembuatan acuan dan bidang penghasilan bahagian-bahagian mesin.
Those of you who choose a course in tool and die technology will have to be prepared to tackle the methods of creating metal parts for machines. This course also requires you to be exposed to different metal tools and dies for which the tools are cast. In-depth practical training is also offered by big manufacturing corporations.
We are lucky through our smart partnerships. We sent our teachers, especially our teachers, to like a Proton, to Proton, to Petronas, to other big companies for updating and upskilling the latest technology.
But if you're into working with wires or electrical and electronic work, there are some great courses offered. You can choose from courses in electrical wiring, air conditioning technology, computers and electronics, or radio and video technology. Here, you'll gain knowledge in air conditioning maintenance and repair, as well as electric circuitry. The best part is that all these courses emphasize on practical training. In fact, 80% of the work done here is hands-on.
Di GIATMARA ni, kami menekankan latihan amali. Kami boleh katakan 90% daripada masa latihan adalah untuk amali.
There are two types of students. Yeah, ones they are really refuse to read. They hate the academic line. So, but they are really good in hands-on. Yeah, it's not they don't they are not clever. Yeah, they are clever, but the other side, because we call it on the more on the hands-on instead of the cognitive. Yeah, instead of more reading. Normally, gentlemen. This is the majority, the boys, yeah? They are very good in hands-on. So we feel that GIATMARA should give 80% concentrate on hands-on, because this is the target group, this is the place for them, So it means we're giving them a second chance. That's why GIATMARA concentrate more on the hard skills, instead of the soft skill.
All courses also require at least 3 to 6 months of industrial training. So you'll definitely have plenty of in-depth understanding and practical experience to prepare you for the working world.
Saya telah dipilih menjadi peserta negara ke pertandingan kemahiran peringkat ASEAN di negara Brunei dan mendapat pingat emas. Selepas di Brunei tahun 2007, saya telah dipilih dan telah pergi ke Jepun untuk bertanding dan mendapat Medallion of Excellence. Bagi sesiapa yang berminat, tak kira di mana-mana bidang. Dalam kemahiran, dia boleh membawa anda pergi jauh. Sampai anda tidak terfikir, anda dapat mencapai seperti yang anda inginkan.
We've seen all of these courses which cover machinery, automotives, and electronics. But what about those of you out there who are creative and artistic? Well, don't fret, because GIATMARA offers plenty of other courses that might be just right for you. Have you ever wanted to be the brains behind a popular cartoon? Do you enjoy doodling and drawing whatever comes to mind? Then you might want to consider any of the courses offered under the cluster of computers and IT. You can breathe life into your very own cartoon characters with a course in digital and animation technology. This course covers three-dimensional design using software, as well as character design. This would be the choice for all of you future animators out there. There are also courses offered to shape participants into network and computer technicians. If you've always harbored dreams of becoming Malaysia's next top designer, then how about kickstarting your dreams with a course in fashion and dressmaking? You'll not only learn to design clothes for men and women, but also be able to experiment with various styles and fabrics. Then again, if you don't want to create the clothes but want to beautify the model, you can choose from the two courses offered under hairdressing and cosmetology. And for those of you who crave being creative in the kitchen, don't let your talents go to waste, because you can make your own gastronomical goodies too. Two courses are offered under the Culinary Arts Cluster. These include food preparation and serving, as well as confectionery and baking, where you will be trained in the art of pastry making and desserts. Who wouldn't want to learn to make these delectable dishes?
Phew. Now we've covered all the courses here, and there are a lot of options that you guys can choose from. But the real fun lies in the facilities. Now how about we check out the cool knit styles that you guys will get to work with during the short course here at GIATMARA.
Since a lot of the learning process at GIATMARA is about practical work, it's absolutely crucial that these centers are equipped with top-notch facilities. The workshops here are fully equipped with all the machinery required to help students learn more about automotives and machinery.
Antara fasilitis yang ada di sini ataupun kelebihan penggunaan peralatan lah. Contohnya seperti penggunaan engine analyzer, penggunaan engine scanner di mana mengikut teknologi semasa lah. Contohnya seperti bagaimana kita hendak membuat penalaan ataupun tuning pada enjin Campo, Mitsubishi, Mercedes dan sebagainya lah.
Di sini kami mempunyai cukup peralatan untuk digunakan oleh pelajar-pelajar. Kebanyakan peralatan yang kita gunakan di sini mengikut standard industri di luar. Jadi kebanyakan kita punya student tak akan menghadapi masalah lah bila keluar bekerja selepas tamat latihan.
There are also sewing, button, and stitching machines for participants of the fashion course. And there are plenty of computers here at the Multimedia Lab. This is where students get to experiment with design softwares, such as Illustrator, Photoshop, and Maya. Future culinary connoisseurs will be delighted with the kitchen here, complete with ovens, industrial-sized cake mixers, and stoves. It doesn't end there. If you are a full-time participant of any of the courses here at GIATMARA, you're also entitled to monthly allowances and accommodation.
The governments are very lenient to us right now, giving us additional allowances, subsistence allowance, from $100 to $200 since last September. This is maybe a part of the carrots to join our GIATMARA.
Upon graduation, participants would have earned themselves a skills certificate as well as career guidance and counseling. The best part is that you won't have to worry about tuition fees because all training here is free of charge. From our tour of GIATMARA, I'm sure that you've discovered that learning doesn't have to be all dreary and conventional. It isn't impossible to further your education and get the skills that you want. More information on GIATMARA is only a click away. You can just log on to this website. All you need to enter GIATMARA are these requirements.
Our basic enrollment or requirement is what we call 3M. 3M mean membaca, menulis, and minat. Read, write, and interest. Even we lower down to the interest because a lot more in the really remote area they are not, having the opportunity to go for the normal school. So they only have the interest. But based on our 80% hands-on, we forgo the another 2M, read and write. We only concentrate on the interest. Because as long as they understand.
To apply, you can get application forms from any GIATMARA centers or from the headquarters in Jalan Raja Laut, Kuala Lumpur. Fill in the form and send it to the GIATMARA center you'd like to apply for. It's that simple.
Okay guys, snap out of it. I know, I had fun too as well, running around GIATMARA and looking at these cool courses. But it's such a shame that we have to leave, but do not fret because you can always set a date with me next week, same time as we continue touring around great campuses around Malaysia. Till then, this is Zayana, signing off as your personal tour guide, reminding you to make the best choices for your future because it's only coming for you